Artificial intelligence. When will the day come in which it'll be impossible to make out between human and robot? Since we were kids, we've seen for years how the technology has advanced quickly. Also, many of us, after seeing movies like I, Robot, Robocop, or Terminator, they make us think about what will happen in the future. In those films, we see how humans fight against the artificial intelligence that they created previously, and nothing assures us that the technology which has been developed in recent years in the future won't try to exterminate us. Nevertheless, we believe nowadays the AI or artificial intelligence that has developed until now seeks to help humans in their problem resolutions that sometimes for humans is complicated to solve them. When we were kids, we could hardly have imagined that in less than 10 years we changed from having cell phones that only had two options: make a call or send a text message. But nowadays, where it's not necessarily manipulated with the hands. We can give instructions to personal assistant of the principal operative systems like Siri, Cortana, and Google Assistant to make a call, video call, reminders, play music, etc. On the one hand, for about 5 years in hospitals around the world, the AI has been used to manage the allocation of beds, rotate the shift of doctors, and analyze potential complications of patients. They improve the patient experience and thus improve your quality of life. On the other hand, it has been observed that many medical treatments have been supported by results obtained by the AI and thus save the lives of hundreds of people.
Could we imagine how the artificial intelligence works? We believe the answer is yes, and it is enough watch how neural connections of our brain have a big similitude to a place full of computers and servers. Well, just like the brain, the computers can transfer their information instantaneously between them and servers, and it is through the wires where the energy and information goes from one place to another. Now, let's remember when we were kids. Many of us, when we saw cartoons like the Avengers, especially in character of Iron Man, hardly ever we paid attention on how Tony Stark was able to control a lot of things at once. Years later, as adolescents, we realized that he could do all those things because he had developed Jarvis, who was an artificial intelligence, capable of manipulating a huge amount of information and providing the results of millions of analysis to Tony, and then he could take advantage of his enemies. Have you ever seen Avengers 2? If you haven't seen it yet, Jarvis is attacked by another AA called Ultron, like Skynet from Terminator. After analyzing millions of data and information in the cloud and internet, Ultron gets the conclusion that humans are inferior and therefore must be eliminated. If you believe that artificial intelligence is more dangerous than beneficial after all we've said, you're not alone, because some of the most important people in the scientific and technological field like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, or the recently deceased Stephen Hawking, they believe and alert the people about the risks that exist when we trust totally in the IA. Recently, the Uber company have retired off streets all their autonomous cars. In other words, the car drives itself with IA, due to one of them killed a person in the USA last week. We're that the authorities will do an exhaustive investigation to all the cars, and it will be defined if exists a problem with the IA in all the cars or only in some of them. Now you know it. Artificial intelligence is a double-edged weapon. The most important of this is know that many people, day after day, work to avoid that someday we lose control over the IA. Also, they work to only we obtain benefits when we use it.